My name is Mark Daly. I'm an immigration lawyer with Immigration and Naturalization Attorneys. I've been an immigration lawyer for over 10 years and I've helped thousands of people get green cards. And one of the things that comes up a lot in this business is, how do I choose an immigration attorney? Well, I've got 10 considerations I'm going to tell you right now that I think are important for choosing an immigration attorney. The first one is referral. I would say if you have other people who have had the same problem or doing the same process as you, work with an immigration attorney that they really like, that's a great way to start. Personal referrals are very, very important and a great way to find a good attorney. The next thing around it is you want to talk to the attorney before meeting with them if possible. You can tell a lot about a person and the business that they run by the way they communicate you before meeting with you. So if you have phone tag a lot and you can't get in touch with them, or they absolutely prohibit, you cannot talk to the attorney, those might be red flags for you in terms of you being able to work with that attorney or actually work with their office. The third thing is, when you're choosing an immigration attorney, you want to read the contract. What exactly are they going to do for you? Because a lot of the contracts that attorneys use are what they call boilerplate. They say the same thing for your case as anyone else's case. And so it can be a problem because the promises that they're making to you are not clear. They're not clearly written down in a contract. So that's going to be very important. The next thing, the fourth thing, is a second opinion. When you go to meet with an immigration attorney and they give you a strategy for how you're going to go forward in getting your green card, you might want to meet another attorney just to double check and get a second opinion. It's totally ethical for attorneys to give second opinions, and so that would also be a good way when I'm choosing, because you might come away with a completely different strategy from a different attorney, because immigration law is very, very complicated. Or the first attorney may not have caught something, or you may not have told him a fact that you told to the second attorney that would change the whole case. So this is also a good way to choose an immigration attorney, is to get a second opinion. The fifth thing is to check on Bar Association complaints. I'm a member of the State Bar of California, and the California Bar has a website. You can put in an attorney's name and you can see if they've ever been disciplined or if there's a record of complaint against them. So that's a really good way. There are attorneys practicing who have already been disbarred and they're still doing it. You got to make sure you avoid people like that. Also, there's people who have a ton of complaints, and you want to make sure it's easy enough to do to go and log on to the State Bar that they're a member of and check their record. The sixth thing is, are they a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association? I'm a member of AILA, and it's an organization that is an educational organization, but it will also kick out a member if they're no good. And you also have to show that you're a member in good standing to actually get into the organization. So if they are a member of AILA, that does say something. And it's a great organization for attorneys. And so people who are really into immigration law, who are lawyers, are usually members of AILA. The other 7, okay, exclusively practicing in immigration law. If you have a lawyer that's doing divorces, doing criminal law, doing immigration law, doing wills, you know, they're not going to be an exclusive attorney just to immigration law. And if I were hiring an immigration lawyer, I would want a lawyer who did nothing but immigration law. And so that would be a good, important criteria for me when I'm choosing an immigration lawyer. 8, do they have a guarantee? Now, this is an instance where it's illegal to actually guarantee that you're going to get a green card or that you're going to get a visa. An attorney cannot make that type of guarantee, because what it implies is that they're going to pay the immigration service a bribe, or they have some inside track, because the truth is no one knows, and no one can really guarantee if you'll get a green card or if you'll get a visa. They can say yes or they can say no. However, what I'm talking about is a guarantee for their services. Will they pay you your money back if you're not satisfied? It's a satisfaction guarantee that I'm talking about. You know, a lot of progressive companies are very generous with their guarantees. They want to give good customer service. They hold themselves accountable to the customer and their clients by saying, look, if we're not going to be pulling our weight, we don't deserve the money and we'll give it back to you. So that's going to be something you want to ask an attorney. And when I'm choosing an attorney, I'm going to want to hire an attorney that are going to say, if we screw up, we'll give you your money back. It's amazing how many attorneys won't even say that. They say, no, we make a mistake, we keep the money. Forget it. So be careful about that. Check in on that. Number 9, do they have integrity refunds? Meaning, if I break a promise to you, I'll pay you $100, I'll pay you $50. You know, if I don't do it in time, will I give you this service for free? This is another kind of customer service based type of attitude that an attorney that I wanted to work with, I would want them to have that kind of an attitude where they really value their word and they want to know that they value you as a client. You know, like Domino's Pizza. We'll deliver it, we'll give you for free if we don't get the delivery done. The post office, if we don't get the express mail done in time, we'll give it to you for free. So these are the type of things that I think the law profession also needs to be offering their clients. And then the 10th is got to be price. Price is a factor in your immigration law services. So, but check it out. Does it mean you get the cheapest lawyer? You have to really search in yourself. If you want to get the cheapest lawyer available, be careful. Because immigration law is a very, very complicated body of law. And if someone's going to be charging a really, really low fee, the only way they can be doing that is, 1, they are not a lawyer, or they're using non-lawyers to do your case, or 2, they're just not paying much attention and not much time on your case, and they're doing it like a mill, stamping them out, cranking them out. And I've heard horror stories about you know, clients who have paid gone with the lowest possible fee as a criteria for hiring a lawyer and have been really sorry because they can never get in touch with their lawyer, and they end up being really dissatisfied with those types of services. So price has got to definitely be a factor for choosing your lawyer, but I'm just going to question if you really are looking for the cheapest lawyer, you got to be careful. I think that because of the value of getting a green card, what that actually means, it's got to mean that, you know, you're going to be able to work and live in the United States for the rest of your life. That has an economic impact on your life and the life of people coming down the road from you, your family. So I would say to be very careful about getting the cheapest lawyer, because if you're going to get a lawyer who's going to promise and make good value for you and do right by you, that's going to be worth some money, and you should pay that money for that lawyer. So I hope this has been helpful in choosing a lawyer, and whatever you decide to do, if you decide to do it on your own, you know, we have a website, step-by-step immigration forms, where you can buy tutorials, video tutorials, on how to fill out marriage-based immigration forms. So a lot of people do it on their own, and that's fine. But if you are going to choose a lawyer, I wish you all the best in getting a lawyer that you work with that can really help you.